Well, here is a new setting to make a video. Swimming pool. I have had a very trying day. I went to make a video of my daughter's booth somewhere in the city, downtown city of Phoenix, about climate change. She's been working for a year on Phoenix community efforts to change people's attitudes toward climate change. She's terribly afraid the earth is in great danger. And so I got the instructions from her that she was going to do a booth all day, and I naturally, I guess, assumed that it was to the Women's Expo down at the Phoenix Center, Convention Center. Now, when I hung up, I thought, well, surely that's where it was, because we were talking about going from the Westward Ho. I thought it was the place to do, and so I went walking. I didn't take the number of her son, who she said would call me because she'd be so busy. And I realized when I was halfway to the convention center, blocks away, walking, that I was not very well prepared for this mission. And I don't know what. That's what mothers do, especially when they get older. They get not quite together. So I got over there, and I had to wait a whole hour before it opened. Well, I ran into a Westward Ho tenant standing in line, Kevin, and we discussed the matter, and he said he'd help me try to find my daughter. Well, we went in there when it finally opened, and we looked everywhere. There was a police department booth, there was a fire department booth, I believe, but there was no Phoenix community climate change. I could not find her anywhere, although there were a lot of booths. I had to go up and down all the aisles. He helped me, and everywhere I went, they let me use the house phone to try to call her number, and she never answered. I probably the only person in Phoenix who does not have a cell phone. But all I need is a cell phone to lose somewhere. Like my sisters, their phones always not working. They left them home. They forgot them here. They forgot them there. So I just don't. Well, then I didn't have her son's number, which I should have written down and taken. You see, this was going to be my big weekend video, talking to my daughter on her very own booth, with my grandson helping her. What could be better? And then the thought occurred to me, well, maybe there was some other big doings here in Phoenix, and she has got her booth there. If I had asked her, she may be across town somewhere. How inept can you be? I finally just went off and left poor Kevin wandering around. I didn't even tell him I left. I was tired. I had to spend $2 ticket to take the fast transit at least a few blocks. I was so exhausted. Back to the main station. And then I rushed home and called my grandson. It went to the mailbox that was not yet set up, so he could not take my message. Then I thought, I'd already left my daughter a message on a stranger's phone, and he said that he would track me down if she called me back. And there was so much noise in there, I'm going hard of hearing. I could hardly even hear the phone ring. I doubt if I could have heard what she said. So, after only getting 37 minutes, seconds, 37 seconds, good footage, over to the Silvercrest, filming pool playing, I was not able to get anything, any minutes, over to the Women's Expo, which was just a huge amount of booths where people were selling their products that I didn't have any money, I couldn't possibly buy. And oh dear, let's look at the pool again. Calm my nerves. Oh, tranquil. I will be so happy when I could get in this pool. It's so soothing. There's water. And people are wondering, I suppose, why I'm sitting here talking to myself. But this is a place where people talk to themselves quite often. I now have 6 minutes telling you why I did not get any video of climate change, what we're doing. My daughter's very passionate about it. She sometimes calls me and cries over the plight of the earth, that her children aren't going to live a long life like they should be able to live, like we have lived. And we in Phoenix are terrified of climate change because we are anticipating like 120 degrees heat when it gets really bad. None of us will be able, we can hardly take it now. So I just don't know. But anyway, I'm not going to belabor the point anymore. I'm just going to go away and hope that I'll have better luck another day. And look at this outfit I was wearing. I did look so great. I hope it wasn't wasted